you were wishing today was Friday. Yeah. You got a lot going this weekend? I said, do you have a lot going on this weekend?
Luckily, I'll be at home. Waiting around. Yeah, okay, man. You? Been busy?
Ooh, you know, I think so. This is like my Monday. So the grind is about to begin. But yeah, this week personally has been relatively slow boogie. I really had nothing going on. I bowl Wednesday nights. That's the only thing I really actually do with my life.
You bowl?
Yeah, I'm in a bowling league.
For real?
Yeah. We go Wednesday nights. I'm actually looking to put together a team with through my client base. I keep not all I gotta do is put out an email and it'll go to thousands of my clients, and I keep not doing that when it's the easiest thing I could do, but I just keep not doing it. But yeah, I want to put together a team of like 5 or 6 people, and I'm too lazy. I keep not doing it.
You just put it off?
Keep putting it off.
Like, I'll do it later.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean,
Yo.
your Booksy didn't send you a notification saying that your clients have to consent to receiving those emails and text messages?
Yeah, like a few months ago.
So, did you literally go through all thousands of your clients and like consent to every single one?
No, I think if I remember right, it just like was a notification that it needed to happen, and it asked me to like acknowledge it, and then I just left it the way it was. Why did you go through the trouble?
Well, that's what it told me I had to do.
Yeah,
My clients, but on my end, like I had to personally go into their profile on my end. Like they couldn't do it themselves.
well, yeah, and I think I just said yeah, whatever, and I hit okay. Because the way I read it, it was just something that if they decide they want to turn it off, they can.
Yeah.
That's how I read it, but I could, obviously have read it wrong.
I think I have the email where it's
Hold on. Okay, what were you saying, Erica?
I was like, of course my clients consent to it. That's the main reason why they sign it.
Right.
If they don't, then they can literally say no.
Yeah. I didn't understand it, but I know like a lot of times those websites or apps or whatever will overly waiver you and give you all these disclosures. And my guess is because somebody sued them before, or a company similar to them, so they're just trying to avoid it and be proactive. Would be my guess. Now, what do you do again?
I make doors.
You say doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put tickets. I get the tickets and I put them in the system. And then
Gotcha.
I just have to make sure they come out. Like the doors come out. Bunch of doors. Too many doors.
I need an HVAC guy. My AC doesn't seem to be working, and I called somebody this morning, but they didn't respond. Yeah. Now, right now, it's not that big of a deal because it's not very hot out, or at least at night, it's still pretty cool. But eventually, it's gonna be bad out here.
Yeah. It's like 85 degrees at night.
Yeah. And that ain't gonna make me happy. I can tell you that much.
Especially when you wake up sweating.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
They really.
Yeah, and I don't sleep well when it's hot. I can't.
You're one of those people that has like the fan on and
Yep.
the AC all the way.
Yep. So I'm from Minnesota, and I would literally sleep with my window open in Minnesota in the wintertime. Yeah.
There you go.
It'd be cracked, but you know what I'm saying? Like it was never cool enough for me. Like a lot of the times I would do it because like an apartment I lived in, even if I turned my heat off or down, that my neighbor's heat would like make my unit so hot that the only way I could get myself to where I wanted to be temperature wise was just to crack my window a little bit.
I feel the same way,
Yeah.
I guess a little.
Yeah.
Because my girlfriend like that too. She like the fan blasting. It's super cold.
Yeah. Yep, I usually sleep like a baby. Sometimes it gets too windy in my room and it's like undesirable, but for the most part. That's what's good. So I saw this thing on just randomly on the internet. I don't even know where I was at, but it was like the last thing I expected to see wherever I was at. But it said humans get the best sleep at 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Like we're meant to sleep. Like humans get the best sleep at 65 degrees Fahrenheit.
Really?
Yeah. Like a sleep survey popped up in my feeds for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking for, what website I was on, what app I was using. I just know that's what it said. I said, I'll be damned. I was right this whole time.
You've been sleeping well this entire time. Sleep is weird.
You said what?
Sleep is weird, man. Cause sometimes I'll be sleeping. Like I get 8 hours, I feel terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I sleep like 5 hours, 6. I feel fantastic.
Yeah, they say that, obviously, like, we've heard our lives that you want to get 8 hours of sleep, but they say there are some people that perform better with, 6 hours of sleep, and they said it's a small minority of people that actually perform better on, like, 4. It's a small percentage of people, it's like less than, like, 5% of people that actually perform better on, like, less sleep, but it's, like, through, what's the word? It's basically through conditioning, I think, if I remember right. Like I was driving, and this sleep doctor, sleep specialist, whatever, was on NPR, and they were talking about it. But yeah, they're saying most people need anywhere from 6 to 8 hours of sleep, but there is a small percentage of people that cognitively perform better with 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, yeah. But it's a rare situation. Most people don't do well. Most people need the 6 to 8. But like I know me, like I try to go to bed around. Well, I try to stay up till about 11 o'clock, and a lot of nights I'll end up staying up till midnight, and I'll still wake up around 7. 7 sometimes earlier, and Do you got both Ace and Aries, or just Aries? Hold on a second. Oh, what's up, bestie? How you doing this week? What up, Aries? But yeah, I know me. I'm gonna have a headache if I don't get at least 5 hours of sleep. But a lot of nights, if I go to bed too early, I'll wake up at like 2 in the morning, and then I'll be up until like 8 or 7 or 8 when it's time to basically wake up, and then I can't really get out of bed like that.
Not sure. Sometimes, on the weekend, sometimes I sleep like 9 hours. And I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And
Yeah,
I'm sleeping like,
that will certainly give me a headache. If I sleep too long, it'll give me a headache.
my back starts hurting.
Is your mattress really soft?
Sort of.
That could be your issue. Because I know a lot of people, like I used to work at Sleep Number, and a lot of people think that like a softer, cushier bed is like, you know, the ideal situation, but it actually, the firmer the bed, the better sleep you'll get.
Really?
Yes, most people will get better sleep on like on a firm bed. Yeah, only people with like severe back problems, from what I understand, will get good sleep on a soft mattress. Yeah.
That's crazy. And they touch the soft mattress like super
Yep, yep, yep. And like it could have like a really cushy like pillow top, but it still needs to have a firm foundation. But yeah, no, you'll certainly hurt your back. Um, Especially the longer you do it. Like maybe it won't hurt the first night, maybe not the second night, but over time, if you're consistently sleeping on a mattress too soft, yeah, it'll actually end up hurting your back. Hey,
I just won't sleep.
Yeah. You know what, man? I'll just stand all night.
Exactly. Save myself a trip.
Ace, how you doing, brother? Good.
So are you good at bowling?
You know. So last night, I entered two. I had two entries to a tournament,
Yeah.
and one of them, it was weird because I played the same guy twice. So like, I entered two tournaments. Well, one tournament twice, and one of the guys that I was bowling against, he beat me in one bracket, but in the next bracket, um, we played. So the way it works, have you ever bowled in a league?
No, not in the league.
Okay. So yeah, the guy that I bowled against in one of the two brackets I entered, I played him the second game because we bowled 3 games a night in league.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the first game I played him, the first bracket I played him in my second game and he beat me. Then in the third game I played him in another bracket because he knocked me out of the bracket in my first bracket. In the second game, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But in the third, in my second bracket, when I made it to the third game, he was my opponent in my third game, and I killed him. Like I beat him by like 100 pins almost. Yeah. So, but I beat him without my handicap. That second game, I'm sorry, that first game, that second game, he smoked me in real life. And when you bowl in a league, they give you a handicap based on your average. So, excuse me. So that guy is a better bowler than I am consistently. But when you join a league, a lot of the leagues will have, they will give you pins to make you competitive with bowlers that are better than you, just for the sake of making it fun for everybody of all skill levels.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm probably better than average, but the really good bowlers I don't even belong in the same bowling alley with. Like they're consistently way better than me. But I would say just a person off the street challenge me to a bowling game, I would probably win.
So like most of
Probably. But like the people that bowl consistently, I would say I'm probably below average. I would say average to below average. Yeah, like right now I carry like a 160 average. But like there are these two girls, they're twins. I think their average is like 215.
What?
Exactly. And then last night, whenever a bowler bowls 300, they will announce it over the loudspeakers. And last night, they announced two women bowled a 300 last week. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's not crazy to think a woman could bowl 300. It's crazy that two women did it in the same night. Like, that's crazy.
Is it the same like bowling ball, basically?
Yeah, same bowling alley.
Oh,
So the league that I'm in, we
Yeah.
bowl on one half of the bowling alley, and then another league bowls on the second half of the bowling alley. But yeah, nah, man, it's a lot of fun for me. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a competitive person. I like to be competitive. I like being in situations where there's a little bit of pressure to perform. So I love it. But and it's like the least physically taxing thing I can do now. Because like I used to see, buddy, have a good week. I used to play football, basketball, run track, like stuff like that. I can't do any of those sports anymore because it's physically asking too much of me.
Takes a lot,
But but yeah, bowling, absolutely.
I'll say I struggle to even get to 100.
But see, you know what though? You would be like a really good person to join a league because so how it works is, let's say your average is like 85, right? Like let's say you can almost always count on getting 85 pins, right? If you join a league, they're going to take your average and then they're going to try to use your real numbers and get you to about 220 pins. So that means if you average about 85, then they're going to give you 135 pins to put you at a point where your average with your handicap is at 220. So that means that every time you bowl, as long as you bowl your 85, you've scored 220. It's something like that. Every league has a different formula, but they're generally kind of similar to that. And so while you're getting better, it's not going to hurt you or your team if you say bowl at 80, because you're still getting 135 pins. So your score is still going to be 215. Whereas a person with a really high average, they're going to get less pins. So like the guy that I bowled against last night, I think he was only getting 23 pins or something like that. So if he's 10 off of his score, it affects him more because he's getting less pins. Whereas me, if I bowled a bad game, which I did my second game, I only got, I think my average was 160 and I bowled like a 140.
Yeah.
So like, while he still ended up beating me, he had to have bowled a way better game to beat me than I had to. I just bowled a really bad game. But yeah, his bad score affected him way more than mine did. But he just happened to have done just slightly better. I really blew it that night on my second game. Yeah. Yeah, that's literally what it was. But nah, man, I recommend it if you ever just don't have anything to do. It's fun. It's fun stuff to be in a league and like watch yourself get better over the couple months that the league is going on. Like right now they're in the summer session. I think it's like 2 months long. It might be 3. But did you say you live nearby here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it might be worth looking into, man.
Where you born?
Copperfield, 529 and Highway 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, check it out. But yeah, nah, man, don't let your being really bad right now like be a thing, because everybody starts from somewhere. Everybody starts from somewhere. Okay, head down just a little bit and make sure I got this perfect. I thought you said James was coming back at 4, Erica. Oh God, please no. We gotta talk about certain people. Like, it's certain people that it don't matter what time of day they come, and then there's other people that you can't be here past 5.
She told me that. I wasn't gonna cut during my lunch break though.
Yeah.
You think I want to cut it at 7 too?
Well, the problem is like he ain't gonna leave till 9.
I'm making.
We're just gonna start walking out.
Right. So what made you want to cut off the mullet?
You got tired.
Yeah.
Are y'all sure? Okay, I'm sorry. I just didn't recognize the name and know what I was.
Wait a minute, Jalen? I thought his name was Ace.
I'm sure her name is.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Hold up. You've been lying to me all this time?
It's for you?
Oh, you cheating on me? I'm playing. Okay, both of y'all cheating. Okay, I see what we doing in here. Listen, I'm just thankful y'all stayed in the building. I could live with losing to these lovely ladies. I will accept that. I get it.
I saw your TikTok about the donuts.
Oh yeah.
I was mad because the comments was turned off.
Oh no, they weren't. I didn't turn off the comments.
Man, I was about to say.
Okay, all right. So somebody. All right, I did not turn off the comments.
So that's what happened. She can't do it.
Right. No, okay. I'm thankful you said that. I didn't know that. I didn't do it on purpose, so I'm gonna turn it back on. Oh man. So that's why you sent Ace to Erica. All right, it's a donut issue. No, I wish I would have. I did not realize that. So somebody was heckling me on one of my videos, and they said the comments were turned off, but they comment on my video. So I'm like,
I don't know. It wouldn't let me comment.
okay, I'm gonna fix that. Let's have this argument. Let's have this argument. No, I wish I would have known this last week when I posted it.
I was saying I'm about to like him, but
Well,
about Texas. Come on, bro.
I know. I called y'all hillbillies a few times. I thought I was
That's
on.
why you turned the comments. Like,
No!
right? You don't want the smoke.
No. I know. I want to fix this right now. You can speak your mind. I did not know that. I didn't realize that. But you said it was on TikTok?
Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it right after this cut. I'm gonna Minneapolis. Oh man, I didn't know that. I'm gonna fix it right away. I'm gonna get. Right. Oh man. No, I didn't know. I'm gonna fix it though. I did think it was a little quiet for that robust take. I thought I was gonna get more smoke with it, but now I understand. No, I'm gonna fix this as soon as I get done with the check. I did not know. But yeah, somebody commented on a different video why you got the comments turned off. And I'm like, hey, genius. If I had the comments turned off, how would you be able to put that?
Right.
But he didn't give me context that it was a different video. I legit gotta fix that. I had no idea.
He was so much to say he went to another video.
Right. Oh, he was that mad. But he didn't.
I was gonna say, turn the comments on that donut video.
Yeah. No, I did not know. I'm gonna go. All right, but like I got it on Facebook. I got it like all my social medias, and I got a bunch of likes and shares and reactions and whatnot. But nobody said anything on that one either. One person did, but that was they said dislike. That's all they said. Okay, hold this mirror. That's funny. No, I did not know that. That's good. Should I bring the top down? So the back was incredibly long. I made that match this. You go with this, or
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. And your hair, being that it hangs over in the front, do you want me to